Hello, hello. Are you ready to awaken your seductress? She's always been there. She came with you when you were born. So this week we are going to open up and speak to our seductress. There's a 5-step process. The meditation and the worksheet will guide you through this, and I want to discover and ask you to join me in awakening your seductress. So let's get a couple things out of the way first of all. I really want to offer you this space of exploring the possibilities of what your seductress is and what some of the wounds can really be that I've seen in myself and then also in my clients. First of all, you are so safe to open up to this power within you that has been kept vulnerable and hidden for so long. It's safe now. Safe to show up and shine and fully allow your seductress out. And the seductress is in men and women. It's not about sex, it's actually about the energy of the seductress. And so when we are opening up to the glory of what the seductress is, the seductress can be a glance from someone that just gives you that, oh wow, you can see how powerful they are. The seductress is the yummy, sensual, very, very sexy feeling that you feel. It's not necessarily that you need to wear sexy clothes. It's not about that. It's actually about that feeling of wearing what makes you feel really sexy. It's that feeling though. So first, right now, I just want to say that this is a space of, some have seen it, it's the fiery feminine, it's the dark mother. That's what I feel like it is. I feel like it's a space within us that we haven't explored, and it allows us to explore the wounds that we have not been able to. So before I kind of discuss some of the stuff, I want to open up with what it is that we are doing in this 5-step process. So the first step is to call in your seductress. Yes, call her in, sing to her, open up your heart, because that is where you're going to connect with her, in your heart. She is a place of your yummiest desires. The things that you have been asking for since you came here to this earth. When you're calling in your seductress, you must be clear with her. Say you are done with something in your life and you are ready for this desire, these passions to come alive. It has to be really clear. So like court her. Show her how much you are ready for her. So beautiful when you allow that space within you. And then when you are asking for her energy to be present, show gratitude. Allow the gratitude to unfold and to see where it wants to go. Because the gratitude will help to heal anything that your seductress has not been feeling safe to face or to observe or to be witnessed. So gratitude is really powerful. And then what you're going to do is offer forgiveness for not having her around. Forgive yourself for not feeling safe to allow your seductress to be such a vibrant part of your life. It's okay to forgive and let that go. And to be with your seductress. It's okay. So the next thing is to offer the love and compassion, the space of, I adore you, my seductress. I love you. I am going to honor you and nurture you and allow you to come out, allow you to explore the world, give you wings. And then the fifth, which is like so important when we are inviting our seductress, is that you are going to be committed to her, a promise that you won't back down from holding her in her glory and her beauty. That you're going to say yes to her. So that's the 5-step process. Now I want to address some of the things that will come up. The things that you're going to find are going to be buried deep within you related to the seductress. So it's going to be past lives where you allowed your seductress to come out and you were either killed, you could have been raped, or you could have been chastised, you could have had all these different things happen for you. And that energy is still present. And so I want you to know today, right now, you are safe to allow your seductress out, and that she cannot be harmed. You cannot be harmed. And that there is no shame for wanting and desiring to receive your abundance, to receive all the things that you love. Maybe it is that beautiful coffee in the morning. Maybe it is a bank account that you desire to have at 50,000, 200,000, knowing that you can offer that and serve powerfully to your clients, and you can make shifts that are powerful. But your seductress has to know that it's okay for her to show up in that most vulnerable space so you can receive that abundance. You see, the thing is, with the seductress, she's deep in your heart. She's the doorway into your heart. She will draw you in. She will show you where you have neglected your connection to source and that space of allowing your masculine to nourish you. She's also going to show you things that you never thought you would be able to face, but she's going to be there to support you, and you're going to support her. And in all of this, your masculine is going to show up. So it's time to let go of any shame for showing up vulnerably and receiving your abundance in and through and with your seductress. It is that magnetic connection to the universe, to the world, that allows your seductress the place to roam, to be, to indulge, to seduce, to draw in magnetically without manipulation. So there is no manipulation. It is that place of the truest heart's desires within your heart that is in alignment with you. One of the biggest things that comes from opening up to your seductress is that you are going to have interactions in your world with the masculine. So the masculine is going to show up to show you what you haven't healed, what you haven't addressed. And the masculine is going to serve you in this place of you owning your own masculine. For the past year, I have allowed my seductress to show me the wounds that I had had. And you know how she did that? She invited the masculine to show up. To say, here, this is what you haven't worked through. And the place that I want you to be during this program is to be in a place of power, to address those things that are showing up, to address how the masculine is showing up, and to have energetic releases that are not in your place of power, to have cellular changes within your body, and to allow ease as you let go of attachment, abandonment, shame, grief. Yes, you have grieved your seductress, and it's okay to grieve the loss that you have felt, but she's always been there. Yes, you have felt abandonment by your masculine because you didn't allow the seductress, and it's okay. You can forgive yourself for that. Yes, you have felt guilty in this lifetime for showing up and allowing her to come out. And maybe something went wrong. Maybe something wasn't the way that you thought it would turn out. But you've taken on that guilt. Maybe you actually received a gift of a trauma because of it, and you've taken on that guilt because you felt like I shouldn't have done that. Or maybe you have taken on the shame of an abuse, but that shame is no longer yours right now in this moment. That shame was theirs, and it is not yours. Sexual traumas are very, very, very tricky. We actually get attached to the person that crossed our boundaries. And those energetic lines are going to show up when you allow your seductress to come out. It is so important for you to receive this support. I want you to lean in. I want you to go into the Facebook group. Do a live about what the masculine, how the masculine is showing up for you. What you're encountering. Don't keep it a secret. If you feel shame wrapped around an interaction or an exchange with the masculine because you've allowed your seductress out, you need to lean into support so we can show you a powerful reflection of what you haven't been able to see before. There is no shame here. As I was journeying this past year, I had so many different things come up, and I had to be so vulnerable, and I had to lean into support. That is why you signed up for Radical Honesty. So you can be radically honest with us about what is showing up, and there is no shame in it. When we allow our seductress, she shows us what we have neglected. She shows us that we can live our desires. She makes things happen because you've made a choice to allow her, and you are the seductress. You are that. You are that most vulnerable place within your heart. So give it your all. Do the meditation, do the worksheet. Be the seductress that you are without any fear. And if you're finding fear, if you're scared of her, then let's address that. We're here for you. Some of the most uncomfortable conversations I've ever had have happened this past year because I've allowed my seductress to come out. But it's been so worth it. Because in that now, today, I am seeing how much my masculine was aching to support my seductress. And as I'm healing those lines of where the masculine is showing me where I was weak, where I was letting energy out, where I was depending on somebody else, where I was neglecting and saying I'm not powerful enough, where I was giving my power away, it's going to show up for you really strongly. And it did for me. And this is the place of ease for you, to be honest with it. If you're struggling and you're feeling your seductress, oh my God, allow us to witness you in that, so then you can move through this and you won't get stuck. We're here for you. Your seductress is here. Now you get to be here for her. You get to open up to her. Open that doorway to your heart. She's fiery, beautiful, amazing. She is the place of connection with Mother Earth. She is the exotic dancer that just is beautiful in that space without having to take any action if she doesn't want to. She is that tender hug that's felt around the world. Think about Princess Diana. She was a seductress. She let her seductress out. Are you brave enough to be felt around the world? Are you brave enough to be vulnerable? And for men, the seductress is that place of yumminess, vitality. It is that place of such expansion. You know, you think of Bono from U2, you know, he is up there singing and expansive. He's touching the world with his seductress. You are one with your seductress and your masculine. Unite. Welcome your seductress. Awaken her from her slumber. Tell her it's time, that you're ready and committed and you're ready for your masculine to show up in ways that it hasn't before. Because your seductress is the key to awakening and allowing the support that you have always desired with your masculine. So if you're tired, if your body is worn down, if you are having financial struggles of receiving abundance for your deepest, most precious desire, if you have not had the tribe, this is your tribe, you guys. Your tribe is here. If you've had the victim and you've lashed out with anger, If you've had anger buried deep down because you haven't been able to show up in your seductress, this is the place where you get to allow that anger to be shown, witnessed, and released, and then provide so much room for everything else. And then the really important thing is this is the connection to your intuition. Your seductress is going to allow the masculine to support your deepest place of intuition and connection. It's so beautiful to have you here. Lean in. We're here for you. Awaken your seductress bravely, boldly, sweetly. Forgive. Let go. Honor. Love her.